Hello, good evening. It is Friday, and I'm doing another thing. Time for another episode of an Artifact Department quest. This time is I'm a Shaman, and we're doing
Hail,
the fate
and
of
well
the
met,
Tideskorn.
champion.
Scout from Stormheim arrived yesterday with a significant discovery. These scrolls. Within they contain a Valkyra prophecy of a new Vical ruler who could turn the Tideskorn against the Legion. It complicates matters that this Vical may in fact be Skovald's heir. Take the scrolls, find the heir, and bring her to the Valkyra. I think the outcasts they refer to are the Vical of Jandvik. I never could pronounce that name. So that would be a good place to start. So,
Without one minor detail, if this prophesied leader truly is the God King's heir, Skovald's demise may prove to be a point of contention. So, just to be safe, I wouldn't mention how the would-be God King met his end.
Okie doke. Don't want to use that. So being on my brand new Shaman mount here. Check that out. It's different colors depending on the spec that is.
Hello.
And we are going to the Crimson Thicket. I set my Hearthstone to a place in Dalaran, otherwise I probably would have hearthed a lot closer to get there faster, but oh well. I'll probably be doing a bunch of these during the weekend, just because I'm doing a round robin trying to catch up on all my characters here, and one of the things I need to catch up on with them is doing these quests on my Alliance tunes. Did them all on my Horde tunes, so now I'm actually streaming them and showing them here. So I might go a little quicker through some of these, and that's just because I've done these quests already multiple times. There's like 7 of them between the 12 classes. Depending on your spec, you did get a different one. And just happens that I got this one for this. If it was one of the ones I already did, I would have just done it on this character and tried to run into it another one later. Again, I apologize for the choppiness of the video. If you would like to see a better video quality, you can definitely help me out by going to gofundme.com/COL and shooting a couple bucks my way just to help get to a point where I can get a brand spanking new powerful computer that'll help make everything nice and smooth in the future for not just this stream, but also for the regular podcast stream. So, and that's gofundme.com/COL stream. I'm going to talk to
We will not fight today.
Tread carefully, Shaman. The Vrykul of Jadvik are wary of outsiders. I'm searching for the Vrykul mentioned in these scrolls. I do not know why you dabble in Vrykul prophecy, but the scrolls you carry look genuine. I will alert the Vrykul of Jadvik to allow you to pass so that you may search for the one you seek. Priestess Brinna is the most scholarly of the village. Perhaps you should seek her out. Now, I could also, there's also a full quest line through here where and I can make it so I'm always friendly with these people, but in this quest, you have to be, whether you've done it or not. So Brenna says, I heard Slutty's horn. I take it you are the outsider that he was announcing? Slowly mentioned that you could help find the Vrykul mentioned in these scrolls. I'm familiar of the Valkyria prophecy of the Faldrotten, but I have not read their text. Let me see the scrolls you found. Bruno pours through the scrolls' text. If these scrolls are correct, that would mean we may have their heir of Skovald in our midst. Regardless of what the Valkyria believe, you would be doing us a service by removing her from here. Seek out Ingvild in the tower overlooking the town. She keeps a keen eye on the comings and goings of Jedvik, and would have noticed if anyone of note has visited lately. Flying that, I'll fly up here. And there's the lady question. Oh, a little treasure chest. Might as well pick stuff up for that. I'm keeping an eye on you, outsider. Have any vehicle passed through here that struck you as odd? As a matter of fact, yes, there is. A wandering shield maiden came through just recently and set up camp outside of town. She stayed only long enough to purchase supplies and avoided all eye contact while she was here. I was going to check on her to find out her business here, but you are welcome to go in my stead. You'll find her camped on the beach to the east. Over here. And there's a world quest nearby too. I'm not doing it, so just ignore it. And here she is.
My shield is ready.
Sigrid! Yes, outsider. What business do you have here? Wait. How is it you know about my parentage? Be careful what you say around here. There are those who would hunt me down if they knew my bloodline. I don't know who you are, nor do I believe I'm part of any prophecy. However, if you seek to undo the damage my father has wrought on the Tideskorn, then I feel obligated to assist you. Meet me in Valdestal, Shaman, for there we can make our way to Skol the Shield, and request an audience with Aether. Perhaps she can shed some light on the prophecy.
Fight with honor, outsider. I will meet you at Valdestal in Stormheim. We should be able to reach Skol the Shield from there.
And up to fly to Valdestal. I'm doing this kind of in the evening, so I might have to, if the light gets too dim, I'll probably turn on the light. How am I looking? I'm looking fine for right now. A lot of travel in some of these. Nice thing is at least there's flight paths so I can follow it. Also, a nice thing is on a Shaman out in the world here, I can actually run as fast as Mount. I actually don't need a mount in this next part.
I stand unbroken.
I'm ready to travel to Skol the Shield. Shall we depart? I'm ready.
Gods go with you. We must take care traveling through Stormheim, outsider. Being the daughter of Skovald has won me many enemies. My last moments here were spent escaping the clutches of assassins sent to murder my family. Be forewarned, they may still be on the hunt. Movement in the trees! Watch out!
My other characters,
It would
I had to
seem that escaping my
remount.
past
She
was too
mounts
much
up
to
so
hope for.
fast.
I will
kinda
never
not fair.
forget the night they came. My mother fell before my eyes, and they had descended on my brother before I managed to escape. After that night, I was alone, the last of my bloodline. Another ambush! Bear your steel!
I'm kind of glad I did this
Cowardly
quest on my
scum!
shaman.
I would hunt down every one of them
Mainly
and their
because
masters as
this
well.
part
If I
is
knew who
easier
sent
for the
them.
mount instead of like about
It's no
my
use,
behind.
though. They never fail to elude my grasp. I must concentrate on the task at hand. I take solace knowing they will be judged by the gods when their time comes.
Scold the shield. This is
Scold
another
the
part where
shield.
they're normally
As a
hostile
girl,
to
my
you.
mother told me stories of this place and its mighty shield maidens. It is as grand as she described it.
It's okay. Have you seen Suramar? I mean, really.
The armor these women wear reminds me of my mother's.
Halt, who approaches the Vault Valier? Why do you return to scold the shield, outsider? And who is this Vrykul you bring with you? This Vrykul is the heir to the God King. She seeks an audience with Ayer. God King's heir? What is this nonsense? Wait, that face. Come with me, child. You'd think with all the voice acting they have as part of this, anytime there is a bubble that pops up, they would have some voice acting. I'm gonna back up here so you can kind of really see everything. Lustrous Ayer, the child of prophecy.
So the
is
blood
right.
of Skovald has returned to the Valkyra. Do you know what this means, child?
This outsider says I am to unite the Tideskorn.
The outsider speaks true. Long ago, I foresaw the Valkyra uniting the Tideskorn against a terrible foe. At its head would stand a descendant of God King and Shield Maiden. As a child of Skovald, you hold a claim to his throne. Any who dispute your right to rule must be made to bend the knee. Fail, and the Tideskorn will splinter, leaving nothing to stop the Legion from overtaking Stormheim. I know this is a great burden on you, child, but you may be our only hope.
Very well. If I truly am so important to the Tideskorn, then I cannot turn my back on this task. I will be your instrument. Tell me what I must do.
I thank you for bringing Sigrun to me, outsider. She truly is the future of our people. Though you have already done so much, I would ask another favor of you. Please accompany Sigrun in her challenges. She has grown to trust you and will need guidance through the trials she must face. Also, I need to take care of this work. Sigrun's claim to the throne will be challenged by two rivals, Runeseeker Faljar of the Bronze Speakers and Jarl Velbrand of the Drekajar. I would begin in Hostval with the Runeseer. He was a close ally of Skovald and is a powerful mystic with the Bone Speakers at his charge. He would prove a staunch opponent if he cannot be made to yield. Go now and claim your destiny in the name of the Valkyra.
I will ride ahead to Hostford. I would be honored if you would join me there.
I think this takes me to Faldestall, but it might take me to a different place. Took me to Greywatch. It's okay. different. So we need to go up here. It's good that I can fly. I might run into a world quest as I go along here. Okay.
Ostwald is a sacred place that is currently being defined.
Runesir Foljar! I am Sigrid, blood of Skovald. In the name of the Valkyra, I challenge you for the rule of the Tideskorn.
So, the God King's whelp comes to finish what he started. Skovald's time is done, girl, as yours soon shall be. Ancestors, to my side!
So, you will not face me in single combat? The hallowed bones of our ancestors would balk at such dishonor.
Foolish girl, these bones answer to me, not your misguided honor.
If you will not honor me, then I will break you. Champion, help me put down this cur.
You have your father's fury shielded. Also sensing you, he stay your blade.
Cease your prattling, Runeseer.
I don't know why you
I
keep
am
following me.
defeated. It seems I underestimated you, Shield Maiden. Skovald's legacy, it appears, has not yet ended.
Bone speakers yield. Our clan will not interfere with Sigrid's claim to the throne. Be careful with this one, Shaman. I can see the darkness that consumes Skovald dwelling in this girl's heart. How she has resisted this far, I do not know. You had best hope she can control it.
What is your purpose?
Bone Speaker's words trouble me, outsider. The darkness he speaks of, Skovald's fell curse. Could he have passed it on to me somehow? No, it cannot be. Runeseer must be mistaken. Come, the next challenger waits. I will no doubt need your assistance, bringing him to heal as well.
I will be hunted no longer. I will continue to Tideskorn. See you there.
Way over here. It's a bit of a jaunt, but the flight paths just are weird. Ooh. It's a little dark. I'm gonna break things up. There we go. That should be a little bit better.
Sorry for the mess. The Jarl thought one of his pets could slow me down. Come, let's take the fight to him. Jarl Velbrand, as the blood of Skovald, and at the behest of Aegir, I claim the throne of the Tideskorn. Will you yield?
I don't care if you're the daughter of Odin himself, girl. I'll skewer you for your impudence. The Drekkajar never yield. You have proven I am defeated. The Drekkajar will back your claim to the throne, but there is another that should cause greater concern.
Why, what do you mean, Jarl? You have the backing of the Dragon Riders, but a greater rival to the throne still lives in secret. The God King's son yet lives. My rider spotted him among the outcasts of Vrecht. He would be in the true heir to Skovald's throne. The Vrykul would never follow you were he to contend your claim.
Hail, outsider.
My brother? Liz? The last time I saw him, the assassins were closing in on him. I can't imagine how he defeated them. We should travel to Vrecht. I would look upon my brother with my own eyes. Find Torvald.
I will not falter. We should waste no time. To Vrecht.
I don't know how she gets these places before me. Maybe she has a mount too that for some reason flies further. I don't know. I got max flying on this dude, so. Is Vrecht. And there's a cave right here.
Sister, it's been a long time since you left me for dead.
Torvald, it is you. I didn't want to leave you, but I wasn't strong enough. How did you survive the assassins?
How? I embraced the gift that father left us. The one you and mother so vehemently denied.
Oh no, Torvald. You succumbed to the Fell. But how?
It seems you don't remember our father feeding us the Fell. The sickness it caused in you must have clouded your mind. Something in our blood made us resist its influence, but it remains within. All you need to do is give in.
No! I will never be a tool for the Legion!
Poor sister. If you will not join me, then you are my enemy! Give in, sister! Only to the Fell could you hope to defeat me! No! It's not possible!
I am sorry,
It hits
brother.
hard.
I cannot allow the Legion to corrupt the Vrykul.
You think your master's so superior to mine? Perhaps you should ask them who sent the assassins for us that night. Maybe then you will see.
No! Brother! He's gone. I stand.
I cannot
unbroken.
believe that I find my brother alive only to see him fall to my own blade. Actually, he was to my hammers, maces. How can fate be so cruel? What is done is done. There is none left to challenge the throne to the Tideskorn. My brother's words still haunt me, though. If Ayer knows who ordered my family killed, I deserve to know. Come, let us return.
Gods go with you.
So we took a trip around the storm hunt to do this. We'll find out who sent those assassins, hopefully. Okay, I can guarantee it. I know the answer.
What is your purpose?
Before I accept the crown, I must honor my family by fulfilling my brother's request. If Ayer knows who is responsible for my family's fate, then I would hear it from her. Tell me when you're ready.
I will not falter. Great Ayer, as you bid me, I have defeated the rival claimants to the throne of the Tideskorn. However, if I am to serve you as queen, I have something to ask in return.
Very well. Ask it, child.
Tell me, who ordered the death of my mother?
Oh, child, no good can come of such truths. Do you truly wish to know?
I do.
So be it. It was Odin himself who ordered the deaths of Skovald's family.
What?
Odin feared that the God King's heirs would offer the Tideskorn into the hands of the Legion. He decreed that the lineage of Skovald be ended in blood.
My brother was right. The Titan Watchers have no more honor than the
She's
Legion.
turning green.
Sigrun, no!
She's like hulking
You
out.
must not let the darkness take hold.
I will show Odin what true fear looks like. Even if I have to tear down the halls of valor around him. Mother, I come to avenge you!
What have you done?
Uh-oh. Sigrun has taken the path of Skovald before her, only I fear she is more powerful than her father ever was. I fear that Sigrun's thirst for revenge may lead to her undoing. Though truly powerful, she would be no match for Odin. She must be stopped before it's too late. Sigrun must be reached before she can confront Odin, but her path is blocked. Odin will close the gates of valor as soon as he becomes aware of Sigrun's assault. You will have to find another way into the halls. I have no talent with portals, but your friends at the Karen Tour seem to be very adept. Go now to them and find a way through. I thank you for what you have done to help Sigrun this far, Shaman. I only hope you can save her from herself. Turn to Dara. I have Hearthstone for that. Now it's time to empower my weapon.
Knowledge is power, but using it wisely is the key.
So the daughter of Skovald followed in her father's footsteps, a pity, but it may have been inevitable. I believe that this may be the fall the scrolls mentioned. If this is true, then there may still be hope. I will work on a way to get us into the halls of valor to pursue Sigrun. I will be in touch when we find a way. In the meantime, you have done a great service to bring her this far. I would not let that go unrewarded.
You are our last, best hope.
Winsama, without you, some of the Legion's strongest agents would still be roaming Azeroth, threatening to undermine all that we've accomplished in this war. Such a deed merits more than mere recognition. If you would accept it, we would like to formally reward your heroism in the face of such darkness with a portion of our power.
Safe travel. Step back and raise your weapon. We will infuse it with a portion of this council's power.
Just because I always love these. Roar.
Our power manifests.
About
Here in
how they always flex
Valtarel.
before they happen.
Amshala. Azakim.
Together, we must all lend our strength. The Legion sought to use its agents to subvert our efforts at the Tomb of Sargeras. Thanks to your efforts, they failed. Now, we focus on driving their armies from Azeroth. We will give everything we have and finish this, once and for all.
Farseer, once again you have fought to safeguard Azeroth's future. On behalf of the entire Council, thank you. Trust in yourself, champion.
Well met. Farewell.
That's it. And that's empowering the Doomhammer in this case. Although other weapons get empowered with the same quest. So I will see you next time on the next